breath in and a full breath out. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Feel your belly rise. Feel your belly fall. We're going to start in a child's pose today, so you can make your way there now or just take whatever your normal comfortable seat or laying position is for the beginning of class. Full breath in. Full breath out. Go ahead and set an intention or dedication for today's practice. Take a full round of breath and seal your intention on your heart. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Midday Yoga. Like I said, we're going to start in a child's pose today. So separate your knees about hip distance. Bring your big toes together. Sit back on your heels and reach your arms forward. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Just keep your yogi breathing going as your forehead settles on the mat, but your arms reach forward. You can also reach arms back if it's better for your shoulders. Just reaching them like airplane arms back by your sides. So just a little overview of what we're going to do today. We're going to take a couple just like intentional poses in the beginning, and then we'll move through a number of step backs and vinyasas. So we'll start with some salutations and then move into step backs, and then we'll do some poses on our backs, some back bends, and then we'll end with some stretching poses to kind of give you a cool down. So go ahead and take one more full round of breath in your child's pose, and then make your way up to your tabletop. Coming to that intentional movement, starting to awaken our spine. Let's take some cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, peek up at the ceiling. Exhale, dome and round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, peek up, let your shoulders roll back. Exhale, shoulders roll forward, dome and round. Inhale, belly drops, peek up. Exhale, dome and round your spine. Come back to center, pull your core in. So pulling your core in to keep that strong back as well. So core and our back muscles, they're all kind of intertwined, especially in our side, our obliques and such. So just engaging that core, send your right arm forward, and then send your left leg back. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, engage your core, reach forward, press back. Exhale, release your hand, release your knee. Just take one cat-cow, belly drops, peek up. Option to tuck your toes as you dome and round your spine. Come back to center, reach your left arm forward, send your right leg back. Again, engaging that core. So finding that core engagement early on in our practice. Reach through fingertips, press back through your heel. Inhale, exhale, release. Take one cat-cow, drop your belly, peek up, dome and round your spine. Come back to your tabletop, tuck your toes behind you, and press up to your first down dog. Heels pressing down towards the floor. You can pedal out your knees. We'll take 2 or 3 breaths here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Just find a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees, and then sweep arms up, all the way up. You can press palms at the top. Bring hands to heart center for a Tadasana or a mountain pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift to the flat back. Exhale, fold forward. You can bend your knees slightly. Reach arms up, reach arms out, coming all the way up to center. And then bring hands to heart center, back to your Tadasana. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Fold. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, light bend in your knees. Reach out, reach up, press palms. Bring hands to heart center. Big breath in. Big breath out. Starting with our sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, walk, or jump yourself back to a high plank. Drop your knees and lower yourself down. We'll just take a cobra on this first one. So arms come by your ribs. Lift your heart and chest. Inhale. Exhale, release yourself down. Tuck toes behind you. You can come through the tabletop if that's easier for you, or you can come right up to your down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Reach out, reach up. Press palms at the top. Bring hands to heart center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, walk, or jump yourself back to a high plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down, taking a full locust this time. Arms by your sides, lift your heart and chest, lift your legs, hold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release hands under shoulders, press up to the tabletop or right up to your down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Reach out, reach up. Press palms at the top. Bring hands back to heart center. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down. Fold. Halfway lift, find your flat back. Release your hands, step, walk, or jump yourself back to your high plank. Hold in your high plank. Lower down to your low push-up. Coming into a sphinx, bring your elbows under your shoulders, press into your forearms, and lift your heart and chest. Hold for a breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release, hands under shoulders. Make your way to your dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Lift to your flat back. Fold forward. Reach arms out, reach arms up. Maybe add a little back bend at the top this time. And bring your hands to heart center. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale all the way down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, walk, or jump yourself back to your high plank and hold on your inhale. Exhale, let's take a chaturanga this time. You can bend elbows or drop your knees. Coming through to the cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Slight bend in your knees as you reach out, reach up. Add a tiny back bend at the top and bring your hands to heart center. Full breath in, full breath out. Starting with our step backs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, send your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale forward and up to your crescent lunge. So you have that nice rhythm of breath and movement, breath and body connection. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant your back foot, open up to a warrior two. Make sure your core is pulling in and you're lengthening through your spine. So crown of your head reaching up, arms parallel to the floor. Now flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Find that space, that reach in your side body. Reach up and back. Cartwheel down, twisted lunge, right hand plants. Left hand to your knee, your hip, or you can reach high. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, reach or find a more twist. Exhale, top arm down, step back, down dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Your choice. You can move through a vinyasa, taking a chaturanga, or you can stay in your down dog. You can always come back to the cobra, the sphinx, or the full locust if you'd like. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, dome and round. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, place it through. Look forward in your lunge, a long spine. Step forward and fold. Inhale, lift your flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees. This time, sweep arms up to a chair pose as you keep that bend in your knees and settle your hips a little lower. Take a full round of breath. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, arm sweep it back. Exhale, forward and up to your crescent lunge. Take an inhale to reach up. Exhale, plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Now again, lengthening through your spine, core is pulling in. Send some attention to your knee. Make sure it's stepped right over your ankle and pressing out towards your pinky toe. Now flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Keep that front knee strong as you reach back through your upper body, through your side body. Inhale, reach like you want to tap the back wall. Exhale, cartwheel down, twisted lunge, left hand planted, right hand to your knee, your hip, or reaching up. Inhale, reach or twist. Exhale, top arm down, step back, down dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Move through your vinyasa if you'd like. Stay in a down dog if you'd like. And we'll meet in our dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, place it through. Find your long spine. Look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend knees. Sweep right up to that chair. Pulling your core in. Settling your hips. Inhale, straighten as you reach up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, lift to your flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, arms sweep back. Exhale, forward and up to your crescent. Just one inhale this time. Exhale, plant your back foot. Come back to your warrior two. Make it nice and strong. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Now straighten through your front leg as you reach up and back. Option to grab your wrist, or you can take your hand to the inside of your shoulders, your shoulder blades, and grab your elbow. Give yourself that tug, that little twist, not a twist, that little tug, little self-assist is what I wanted to say. And then come back to center. Let's come through for a straight leg triangle. Reach your left arm forward. Place your left arm down, float your right arm up. If you have a block, you can use that on the inside or outside of your foot or your leg. If you don't have a block, you can use a box or a book, or you can tap your hand on your shin. Find that grounding in your legs as you reach up. Take one more full round of breath. Bring your top hand to your hip. We're going to make our way to a half moon pose. So start to bend your left knee and walk your right foot in a step or two. If you have the block, take it about 6 inches forward in front of your front foot. If you don't have a block, take your arm forward and then use that lift, that strength in your left leg to pick your right leg up. Try to square your shoulders and hips towards the side of the room. And then if you feel steady, lift your top arm. Flex your back foot, heel back towards the back of the room. Like you're pressing your back foot into the wall. Take one more breath in your half moon. Then coming out with control, just like you came in, start to bend into your front knee and step back to a warrior two. Straighten your front leg, turn your toes in. I'm just gonna turn so you're not looking at my backside the whole time. But for you, your left foot should be forward. Flip your arms up, lift your heart and chest. Then flip arms down as you pull your core in. And hinge forward with a flat back. Release your hands under your face or your shoulders. Let's take a twist. So planting your left hand first, bring your right arm to your hip or reach it out. You can reach it up. You can take a little half bind. You can take your left hand to your right calf or ankle, or you can bend into your left knee. So just opposite knee, then you're grabbing. If arm out to the side is enough for you for a twist, just stay there. These are all just options if you'd like to come in deeper, but always listen to your body. Just come in to where you need. Take one more breath. Unravel from your twist. Make your way back to hands under shoulders. Reach arms out to a T. Or hands to hips. Lift yourself up. Bring your arms up shoulder height. Let's come into a standing frog or goddess pose. Turn your heels in and toes out. Sink your hips down. Keep your core engaged. Core engagement throughout our whole practice. Settle. Then hinge forward, elbows to the insides of knees. Take a little rock or sway side to side. Maybe just finding a rhythm of movement. Bring yourself back to center. Keep your hips low. Use your core to lift yourself back up to your standing frog. Straighten your legs, bring your arms out. Take your hands to your hips and walk your toes in. Then walk yourself into a 2 or 3 foot base, coming into a standing head to knee. Pivot on your heels to face forward. So left toes forward, right toes 2 or 3 o'clock. Reach arms up, press palms. Curl chin to chest and dome and round over your left leg. Tap your forehead to your knee. Again, you can use a block if you have one. Place your hands on a block. You can use your hands to frame your foot. Or you can reach back and try to grab your back calf. Take one more breath in your standing head to knee. Make that forehead to knee connection. And then reach arms forward, press palms, just lift yourself up halfway, so parallel to the floor, and straighten for your left leg. Now step your right foot back a step. We're gonna revolve our triangle this time. So again, you can use a block, right hand to a block or the floor, left hand to your hip, or left arm can reach up. So we're finding a slight twist from our center, but still grounding down through our feet. If you feel steady in your revolved triangle, you can also revolve your half moon. So similar to our regular half moon that we just did, take your block forward or your hand forward and lift your back leg. Take one more breath. Step back if you were in the half moon. Bend your front knee and step it back if you were still in the triangle. And then everyone make your way to a high plank. You can move through your vinyasa from here. You can return to a dog and move from there. You can also stay in your down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, hover your right knee to your right elbow. Use your core and pause. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. You have the option to pop your back leg up for a tiny little standing split, just one breath, as you step forward and fold. Lift your flat back. Fold forward. This time reach all the way up. Let's take a dancer's pose. Left arm stays lifted, right arm comes out to the side. Catch your right foot behind you. Grow tall through your left side body and start to kick back into your right hand. You can hinge forward. You can reach forward. You can keep your top arm lifted. Choice is yours, just finding your dancer's pose. These look good, everybody. Just take one more breath. Start to bring your knees back in. Release your foot. Take a quick windmill or backstroke of your arms and land in your conscious mountain pose. Let's take a standing head to knee. So shifting weight back into that left leg. Lift your right knee up. You can stay here, just working your standing leg, trying to grow taller through your hip, taller through the crown of your head. Or you have the option to dome over your right leg, interlacing your hands right underneath the ball of your foot. If you went for your foot, just look down at your big toe. You also have the option, if you have your foot, to really kick into your foot, send it forward, and take a standing head to knee. So tapping your forehead to your knee. If you tuck the head to knee, bring yourself back in. Everyone lift back up to 90. We'll meet at the top. Release your right foot down. Take a breath to shake out your feet or shake out your ankles, whatever you need. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, arms sweep back. Exhale, forward and up to your crescent. Just one inhale. Exhale, plant your back foot to the warrior two. Strong core, strong arms, strong legs. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Now straighten through your front leg. Catch your top wrist, or you can place your hand in between your shoulder blades on your back and catch your opposite elbow. Give yourself that self-assist, a little tug back. Come back to center, reach forward, straight leg triangle, right arm down, left arm floats up. Find grounding, find centering, find your breath. Inhale, ground down. Exhale, reach up or find space in between your shoulder blades. Coming into that half moon, bring your left hand, to your left hip. Start to walk your left foot in as you bend through your right knee. Take your blocker hand slightly forward. Press into your right foot to lift your left leg. Then start to take the bend out of your knee and try to stack your hips one on top of the other. See if you can take your gaze over to the side wall. And then option to lift your top arm. Take one more breath in your half moon. Now with control, step it back, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, turn your toes in, coming back to our wide-legged forward fold. Flip palms, open heart and chest. Pull your core in and hinge forward. This time you have a few options. You can keep your spine long and reach out for your calves or ankles, or you can grab your big toes, all to pull your upper body in closer to your legs. You can take your arms underneath you and allow your spine to dome and round, or you can take your hands forward into a wide-legged down dog. In any of these options, tip weight into the balls of your feet and see if you can send your hips a little higher. Take a full round of breath. Walk your hands back to center. Reach your arms out to a T or hands to hips. Lift yourself back up. Place your hands on your hips. Walk yourself into that 2 or 3 foot base and pivot. Right toes forward, left toes 2 or 3 o'clock. So skipping our frog this time. Coming into our standing head to knee, reach arms up, cross thumbs. Curl over your right leg and tap your forehead to your knee. Take a full round of breath. Reach arms forward, press palms and cross thumbs. Just lift your upper body halfway, parallel to the floor, and straighten through your right leg. Step your left foot back. Coming back to that revolved triangle. Left hand to a block or to the floor, right hand to your hip, or you can reach it up. Once you feel steady, you have the option to take your block or hand forward and come into the revolved half moon. Ground down if you're in the revolved triangle. Lift your back leg if you're in your revolved half moon. And then slowly with control, step back just to a lunge. Step your right foot back, high plank. Move through your vinyasa from here. Maybe drop your knees. Maybe skip it and just come to a down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Left leg high, excuse me. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hover left knee to left elbow, tap. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, place it through. Option to pop your back leg up for that mini standing split as you step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, reach out, reach up. Keep your arms up, coming into our dancers. Right arm stays tall, left arm comes out to the side. Catch your left foot behind you. Find length through your right side body as you kick back into your left hand. Again, optional reach, optional hinge. You can always use a wall if you have one handy. You can press your top arm into a wall and kick back from there. Just take one more breath in your dancers. Start to bring your knees back together. Tap at the top. Release your foot. Backstroke or windmill your arms. Land in your conscious mountain pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Coming back to our standing head to knee. Shift weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee to 90. Standing variations, really. You can always stay here. This is a perfect pose to work your standing leg, to keep your core engaged and to work on your posture, sending the crown of your head up. Option to dome over your right leg. Your left leg, sorry, I don't know my left and my right today. Left foot, and catch the ball of your foot into your hands. From there, you have the option to take the kick out and pull your forehead in to try to tap your knee. All just options. Again, if the standing pose works better for you, just stay there. Start to walk yourself back in if you took the kick out or you took your foot. Everyone lift back up. Let's meet with our knee at 90. Release your left foot. Shake out your feet, shake out your ankles if you need to. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward and down, fold. Lift to your flat back. Release your hands. Step, walk, or jump yourself back to the high plank. Lift your hips, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift your right leg towards the ceiling. Step it through to a lunge. Drop your back knee down, walk your right foot across your mat, coming into a pigeon pose. So start to walk your left toes back. You can peek over your left shoulder. You can take your left hand to your left hip and bring it forward as you start to bring your upper body forward and down. If pigeon doesn't work for you, it's not always kind on everybody's hips. You can come back and take a figure 4. So laying on your back, stacking your right ankle on your left knee, reaching through and pulling yourself in. So just whichever one works best for you. But in either pose, try to find some stillness. Coming back to the breath. Letting go of any thoughts that have bubbled up throughout your practice, any doubts you've had. Yoga is called a practice because it truly takes practice to get a lot of these poses, especially balancing poses like half moon, revolved half moon. But allowing ourselves to be unstable also teaches us to later find that stability, whether it's in a yoga pose or in our lives. Maybe it's just in our minds. Take one more full round of breath in your pigeon. See if you can make a small adjustment. Walk yourself back up into hands. Tuck your left toes behind you. Send your right leg high. Bend your right knee to fan open your hips. So trying to stack your hips one on top of the other. You can flex your foot or roll out your ankle, or you can flip your dog, lifting your hips and reaching forward. If you flip your dog, go ahead and unflip and lift your right leg. Release it down, send your right heel down towards the mat, bend your left knee a lot. So just coming onto the ball of your left foot and take a full round of breath. Center your feet, center your heels in your dog. Lift your left leg, place it through. Drop your back knee, walk your left foot across your mat, coming back to that pigeon. Slide your right toes back. You can peek back. You can take your right hand to your hip, a little self-assist to try to get your hips squared in a nice straight line. And then slowly lower down. See if you can slow down your breathing in your pigeon. So again, talking about stability and stabilizing our bodies, a breath is a really good stabilizer. For one thing, it's always with us. It's not something that we can forget, but it also helps to calm down our central nervous system. So if you ever feel like heart's racing, or you're getting anxious, and you notice that if you start to take deep breaths, you can slow down your heart rate. So our breath is also a stabilizer within our central nervous system and our bodies. Take one more full round of breath. Lift yourself up from your pigeon. Tuck your right toes behind you. Send your left leg high. Fan open your hip by bending your knee and taking your toes over to the right. You can roll out your ankle, flex your foot, or flip your dog. If you flipped your dog, go ahead and unflip. Lift your left leg. Send your left foot down to the floor, left heel towards your mat. Bend your right knee a lot. Feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Normalize your feet and your heels in your dog. Look at your hands, step, walk, or jump your feet to your hands and lay back on your mat, keeping your knees bent. Let's just take one more back bend, a bridge or wheel pose. Slide your heels in towards your glutes. Press your hands and feet down. If you'd like to take a wheel, you can take your hands by your ears and press up. Or you can come with me into a bridge, pressing down into feet and hands to lift your hips. Now in either pose, walk your feet out just a little bit wider than your hips and see if that allows your hips to lift higher, or maybe it releases some tension in your low back. Everyone lift up. Slowly lower down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall out. Take a Supta Baddha Konasana, or a wide bound angle on your back. Place a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly. Bring your knees back together. Send your knees to 90. Place your hands right underneath your knee crease and take a couple of rock and rolls to bring yourself up to a seated position. Coming into seated head to knee, send your right heel towards the corner of your mat. Place your left foot inside your right thigh. Reach up. Turn slightly towards your right foot and come all the way down for seated head to knee. For some people, it's easy to tap your forehead to a knee with a straight leg. If that's not you, and that's many people, you can bend your knee and tap your forehead to your knee. So do whatever you need to make that forehead to knee connection. Reach past your right toes to lift yourself back up. Release your arms by your sides. Bring the soles of your feet together for butterfly pose. Interlace your hands around your feet and sit up tall. Now use your inner thighs to press your knees towards the floor and start to hinge forward. When you can't keep a long spine anymore, you can dome and round your spine, looking in at your belly button. Start to roll yourself back up. Taking seated head to knee on our left side, send your left leg long. Press your right foot inside your left thigh, reach up. Slight turn to the left as you slowly lower down. Again, bending that knee as much as you need to make forehead to knee connection. And this could be different on both sides. So I know for me, my left hip and my left low back are always tighter than my right. Sometimes on my left side, I need to bend my knee more. Reach past your left toes. Lift yourself back up. Release arms down. Send both legs up long. Taking a quick seated spinal twist. Place your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Place your right hand behind you. Left arm lifts. You can wrap it around your knee, or you can bring your elbow to the outside of your knee. Press them into each other and twist. So almost using your knee as leverage to keep your spine long and twisting from your center. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, peek back and twist. Unravel forward. Send both legs long. Switch it out. Left foot to the outside of your right knee. Left arm behind. Reach up. Wrap it around or bring your elbow to the outside of your knee and twist. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, peek back. Slowly unravel forward, sending both legs long. Take a little mini staff pose to neutralize your spine. So just pressing your hands down to lift your hips up. And then take a light reach for your toes as you roll back one vertebrae at a time for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Feet fall out, palms face up. You can close your eyes. You have a few minutes. So I'll bring you out with 3 rings of the bell as I normally do. So allow yourself to fully relax, fully fall towards the floor. Close your eyes and enjoy your final resting pose. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing awareness back into your body. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Show yourself some gratitude as you give yourself a hug and thank yourself for this practice and for making it to your mat today. Reach your right or left arm back, whichever feels more natural, and roll onto that side using your arm as a pillow, falling into fetal position, a position of new beginnings. Recall your intention or dedication from the beginning of our practice. You have the option to set a new one right here to take you through the rest of your day or the rest of your week. Start to press yourself up to seated, facing forward. Place your hands at heart center. Keep your eyes closed or glance down at your fingertips. Tucking your chin slightly, let's recognize the peace and light within each and every one of us by bowing forward together and saying namaste or thank you.